Mm,
Hello.
hello.
We are live, by the way.
Hooray.
Just setting up, disseminating the links and such.
I have disseminated 2 links
Woo!
to Discord channels.
Let's see. I also need the stream, the game footage to you. So let me just do that. Okay. Hello. We are back.
Hello.
Special thanks to friend of Zodi M for helping us fix what was going on wrong. I don't know anything about technology. I'm not good at this. but they were able to figure it out, so we're all good. Now then, let us resume.
Indeed.
Now the question is, what were we doing again? Oh, right, the power was out.
Yep.
Look at our Pokemans. Love them. Love me a Pokemon.
We're looking for a gear, I would.
Ah, yes. Also, hello, Yiza. Glad you could make it. Where could we find a gear? I recall we need to go to the police station, which I think is over here. Ah, yes. Jail key. Nah. No, I don't think anyone's going to talk about Gen 9 content, because I'll be the only one here who's played it. Anyway, it's time to commit crime? Let's free everyone from jail.
Right, we did this last time, but didn't save because of the streaming issues.
Yeah. That is true, Yiza. What was
And
TM?
we found TM37.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah,
There
there small objects fell over.
Okay. Yeah, we got TM37, which is false
Is
sight.
Sandstorm, but it's false swipe.
If I recall, this is like actual false swipe and not
Sandstorm.
Yeah. Let me just... reconfirm that. Yeah, an attack that leaves at 1 HP. Growlithe doesn't need to learn False Swipe. Ah, Mashin. Stop trying to learn False Swipe. This swipe TM is counterfeit. I don't think there's anyone in this jail cell. But let's open it up anyway. And of course, gotta free these two dinguses. Yep. Hey, Dingus Brigade. Hello, Knight. Truly, Trudley says, even if you open that door, we're not going to make a dash for it. Hey, don't open that door. What do you think would happen if Miror B found us here? I do like this. They are choosing to stay in prison because their boss will not enjoy them being free.
As best as I recall, this is the closest that any Pokemon game has gotten to having anime Team Rocket.
Basically, yeah. Unless you...
Though, well, except maybe Let's Go that actually had anime Team Rocket, but I don't know if they were, like, much like that at all.
Hello, Samantha Amaranth. And they weren't, really. And they were in Yellow as well, which Let's Go is sort of based on.
Well, yeah, but that barely counts. They got, what, 2 lines?
Yeah, barely counts.
They're not doing anything there.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if you consider rampant incompetency to be an iconic aspect of anime Team Rocket, then Gen 2 has that in strides, because Neo Team Rocket is probably the worst team in the series, in terms of, like, sheer competency. Which is saying something, given Magma...
Also Team Skull?
What?
Also Skull.
Well, Skull's not evil, is the thing. They're just hooligans. They're not an evil team. Okay, so... No, this is the fortune-telling house. Okay, you know what? Flare is also really dumb and bad. You're correct.
Team Flare has dumb goals, but they still manage to, like, reactivate a giant ancient super cannon thing, and I'm pretty sure they successfully blow something up with it.
They do, yeah. Lysander...
Certainly they managed to ruin the town that is where their super cannon... The town that is where their super cannon turns up.
Yeah. Lysander definitely just gets killed through that. Like, the way that ends. Anyway, all that being said, Neo Team Rocket is, like, one of the most pathetic of the teams, because their entire goal is to please Giovanni, please respond to our texts. And it's really funny. No, that's Power Rangers. He might be. Anyway. I'm pretty sure the gear is over here in the secret hideout of the children. Zzz. I hope Plusle's okay. Zzz. That's why, Marcia, in the back of the building that they're holed up in. Wow, you startled me. I wish you wouldn't do that. Oh, yes, again. That Miror B is making all sorts of trouble for duking. We have to do something. Oh, hi, big people. What a word for adults.
I mean...
I'm sorry, but we're...
Not wrong.
Yeah, it's not wrong. But we're still not finished talking. Please visit another time.
These people become a news agency.
Yes. I mean, that's proper. It's just adorable teens making a news thing. Bad at words. Anyway, I legitimately don't remember where the thing is. Okay. Do. Right. Yes, please leave. No, this is the cop house. Where could Silva be? What is it? What is it? What's happening now? I saw Silva run out of town in an awful hurry. Oh, so he just left. Okay.
That's Team Yell, mate.
Yeah. So my best guess is he went to the construction lot, because that's the nearest place to here. Yep. Trying to get my guide open just so that I can, like, remember what all the Pokemon are when we get to it. Okay, let's... Ah! I see! I see a sparkly gear. Wes found the gear for the windmill. Just an entire, very large gear.
Pockets are magic.
What? Oh, pockets are magic. Well, we got the gear. So let's just install it. Put the power to town back on. They kind of need that. Terribly sorry, Chief. You sure you're okay? Yep, I'm fine. There's no need for all that worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckoned he agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that, Duking. Instead, I think you should look over there. What? You people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duking. That's the gear! You found it for us? What amazing luck! That is true, Yiza. That is absolutely what it is, I think. You have my sincere thanks. Alright. I'll get you to slot that gear snugly back in the gap where it belongs. One of the gears is missing. Ka-chunk. "30 long years of cranking gears."
Oh, did the show joke about that?
I don't remember, because I don't really keep up with the anime, but I think they did, yeah. That Miror B's a bad parasite. If only someone had stomped that pest. I can tell you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? Yeah, sure. I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle.
That's what we were gonna do anyway.
Yeah! I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. You have anime hair. I know you can win. Oh right, they do that. Forgot about that. Well, it's time to have some Pokemon battles. I'm sure this will go well. slowly remembering what the gimmick of this is. Realizing we may be doomed. We will see. We will see. What am I talking about? We have Powerful Dog. Powerful regular
This
dog.
sort of reminded me of, what's his name? It's one fic I read that pointed out that, like, the Pokemon world, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a setting where people have invented teleportation and, like, shrinking or converting things to and from digital information or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Digital storage of physical living things and teleporting things before people have, explored and crushed the entire world,
Yeah.
right? And that is a distinct, like, there is an angle on that is optimistic, that is not the usual way people go, right? Either they go for a realistic approach to Pokemon, which is usually just realistic meaning edgy,
Yeah.
or they go exactly like the anime and they don't really explore things,
Yeah.
right? But no, I mean, like, no, right? Transportation is handled by buried data cables.
It's cool.
Right? You don't need a 4-lane highway.
Yeah.
You need a, foot thick, armored, etc. line of fiber optics.
Yeah.
Right? You need a foot thick armored fiber optic line. And never mind the rest.
Yeah.
And good thing about never mind the rest, because there's a lot of stuff living in that forest that wouldn't really agree with you clear cutting it.
Yeah, that would definitely matter. I still remember how the anime did the coward way and had Bill stuck in a Pokemon suit instead of being transformed into a Pokemon. Anyway, let's do this. Let's aim for the top. Colosseum time. We are like how many hours in, and we are now at the namesake of the video game. I do like the little musical sting. Hawks.
There's a different one for each round of the Colosseum.
Oh, cool. I don't think I ever recognized that. Wingull and Beedrill.
I think there's a different battle theme as well as a different sting.
Okay, we'll have to keep an ear out for
I
that.
might reuse
Yeah. This is a genuinely reasonable matchup.
Woo!
Oh wait, you're in hyper mode. You should Shadow Rush.
I mean, it's made reasonable except for the bit where we've got a Shelter.
Yeah, that is
There's not
true.
much that a Shelter is actually a good fight for.
Yeah, I also just remembered Shelter evolves by Evolution Stone.
Yep. We didn't... There was a flag for that in the randomizer, but I don't think we actually did that.
No, we did not. I could have swore you knew that, Isa. But yes, this is a randomizer. This is Pokemon Colosseum randomizer.
Were you not here the time before last, Lisa? Or was that just a joke?
I mean, she wasn't, but also it could be.
Beedrill is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, Beedrill's a good guy.
I'm just looking at the looks of these.
Yeah, I like how they look. Elekid is in hyper mode. Fair, Yiza. We should go over the team that we got once we're out of the Colosseum, just to like remind folks of what we're working with here. Once we start round 2, I'll at least look at what our team is. Yeah, this Elekid is very hyped up. Clam that shoots laser is my favorite Kirby enemy. I agree. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the Sting is different for Battle 2. Nice. Tissler. Chaser Tissler. Corefish and Hoot Hoot. Oh man, I love these guys. Oh, also you should probably set up your thing so it doesn't auto adjust you.
Hmm?
You should probably set up your Discord so it doesn't auto adjust you and stuff.
Oh, is the sound not coming through right? I thought I set up the filters properly.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it seems like it's dropping a little bit. Also, set yourself to away so we don't get any dings.
Ah. That's the point, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I will use this time, like I said. So, we have Elekid with effect score. This is a normal Elekid. This is our Espeon, Shelder. They have Synchronize, which is fascinating. Well, see, that's... I know that feeling well, Yiza, because last time we got kind of stonewalled by Trudley at the start of the game. By Trudley...
And again, it's a double fight with Trudley and Folly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't help that we have a starting team of 2 things with stone evolutions.
Yeah, our two starters are Shelder and Growlithe. This is not a strong start. And also, our funny dog here has shed skin. Oh god, every time I think about Growlithe shedding its skin, it's like, oh no! I'm sorry, it just never...
He's shedding fur.
I know he's shedding fur, but the idea of a dog just cracking out of its skin like a cocoon is so funny to me, and I don't know why. Anyway, we also got this Pupitar, who is sturdy. This seems like normal. I don't remember what abilities Pupitar has.
Pupitar might actually have sturdy as standard.
Yeah, that seems normal. Oh, you're almost purified. We know what you got. You got Screech, Rock Slide, and Thrash. Then we have Kadabra with Magma Armor. This Kadabra, he's got a nice magmatic coat. And no attacking moves, it seems. We also have this. We also have Cascoon with Forecast. Forecast Coon. I want to know what happens when Forecast happens.
I would suspect it does nothing.
I would also suspect it does nothing, but we will see. And then our shed dog. Okay, let's punch these little guys. Forecast Coon. I love Corfish. Oh, Pupitar normally has shed skin. Okay. Ooh, spooky eyes.
Also, it just occurred to me that Forecast is a terrible name for the ability.
Yeah, kinda.
Because he does not tell you what the weather is going to be.
Yeah, no,
He tells you what the weather currently is. In case you hadn't noticed, it's raining right now.
That's a good point. I'd never considered that before. Corfish, I swear to God. That would be a good name for it, honestly. Gonna call Elekid, get something out of this. Aurora Beam! Fume! Wow. That's really not effective.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Work out.
Oh, I love the little wind-up. The pupils became X's. And that's Tizzler down. Right, yeah, Shelter is just pure water. I always forget that. Doesn't gain ice until Cloister. Vilch. Oh, this is jazzy. Okay, so now this is looking like a threat. I'm gonna wait for Cordy to get back now. I'm pretty sure we only have one legendary from Randomizer Night, but we will see. Hot damn, this music is good. And yeah, check out Starmie's Wiggles. Starmie dancing. No, the Lugia was just a random enemy. It was not a guy that we caught. I'm pretty sure. Somebody we fought had it, but it wasn't a shadow Pokemon. God, wow, this music is great. I love the music in Pokemon. It's all so good. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Welcome back. Listen to this music. This is great. Oh, impressive, Isa. Okay, let's punch these fools. There's a Starmie and a Porygon. This feels like it could be a threat. Thunder Punch. Go, Elekid. Heck yeah, paralyzed. That's going to be useful. Starmie is quite fast, after all. I love Porygon. Look at how silly it looks. Digital duck. Oh no! Confusing! Only I'm allowed to use status effects. What are you doing? Okay, so the Starmie was not a threat.
I forget, does calling work for confusion? Or is it just for sleep type?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I know if you call when there's nothing that calling fixes, it just boosts accuracy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It doesn't come up very much, because why would you do that? And boosting accuracy is not actually helpful.
Yeah. Elegant failed to hear. He's so close. Well darn. Well, I guess it's just time to electrical punch some things. Go get him, little kid. Combuskin, I hate you.
Okay, calling is now helpful.
But will it heal? Let's call.
I mean, for accuracy.
Yeah. Failed to hear.
Or not. Maybe that was just in XP that it boosted accuracy?
Maybe. Because I don't remember that at all.
I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Even though it doesn't actually, like, make sense that it's a thing.
I do like the animation of the little dropkick. That's pretty cool. Okay, good. We have put confusion on both of them. This will definitely help. Okay, the accuracy thing is XD only. Okay. Thank you, Yiza. Look at it go! Do you get healed after fights in the Colosseum?
Well, has that happened in the previous round? Because I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'm gonna switch
Well,
out.
you still got, I mean, you still got several more, right? Worst case, you lose both of these and you still got 4 more to go.
True. No, Elegant, please. Oh, it hung on with 1 HP to stop me from feeling sad.
That's not even a thing in this game. You just got that lucky. Right? They didn't add any bias at all towards surviving at 1.
Yeah.
Until,
That was X and Y.
yeah.
Low accuracy moves.
When the opponent goes on using sand attack.
I didn't even... I don't think it used Sand Attack on Jupiter.
No, you sounded... I think it did last time, didn't it?
Possibly. I completely blanked out. Wow! Good turn, team!
Ooh.
Yeah, Combuskin is powering up. Yeah, attacks sending Jupiter flying are pretty cool.
Come on, getting out of paralyzed?
Thrash.
Nope.
Bandana Guy Vilch. Maybe you do have what it takes to handle that awesome Pokemon. I wonder what our awesome Pokemon is gonna be. Dun 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 dun. Mirez. Okay, Mirez, what you got? Oh!
Around the Cypher admin.
Oh yeah, this is. So this guy's team is okay. Yeah, we do heal between matches. It it is that rug I wanted. Oh shit, he's got the rat.
Is that the shadow? No.
No, he's got the iconic rat. The little floppy floppus Lakantas.
The little worm.
He's just he's such a he's an adorable. I was mad at Slack Off because it's a very, very, very difficult Pokemon to get in the new ones. But that's too cute to be mad at. I'm going to punch it in the face now. Oh, he'd fall down. Hunter!
Ooh, that's the shadow. That's a good one.
I don't think this guy got Shadow. Yeah, there's no shadows in the
Oh, right,
Colosseum.
no, the shadow is the prize afterward, not actually stolen from.
Grrr. Pikachu grumble. Yeah.
Perhaps electric on the Pikachu is not the best of ideas.
Probably, but it worked. Oh, Jesus! Well,
Kadabra.
yeah. Let's bring out Kadabra. Go, Kadabra! Oh no, it's using the Shadow Clone technique.
Ugh. Worse.
The worst. Well, at least Haunter is confused. Wait, hold on. Kadabra's gonna get his ass blasted by Haunter.
No, Kadabra's gonna punch him in the face and win forever. Everything.
Oh,
Yes.
right, yeah, there's no good ghost moves yet.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, yeah, there is Shadow
Ball
Ball.
is in Gentry.
Right, yeah.
And Shadow Claw, I think. I don't remember.
Maybe.
But Shadow Ball, definitely.
Yeah. All he's got is Nightshade, though. To be fair, that's 34 damage. That's a significant amount of damage. Also, yeah, Shadow Ball is physical in this gen. Because all ghost moves are physical. For some reason.
Ghost moves are physical because at first the only ghost move was Lick, and that's definitely physical.
Right, fair point. And there we go. Not that bad. Hell yeah. That was a reasonable encounter. This series of encounters. You're some kind of strong. Good things could be in store for you. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Congratulations, you're the champion. You battled fabulously. Oh hey, money. And TM6. What TM is TM6? Acid.
Which is toxic, but it's acid.
Is acid, like, even good? I don't think it is.
No, sure. But no.
I think TMs are randomized to a degree. So acid
Yep,
is
randomized.
Yep, no. I forget. Is poison physical in this?
Every type that does not have an evolution is physical. Except dragon.
That's such a weird specific thing to know. Thank you. But okay, that means acid is physical.
Yep.
Okay. So Shelter is not suited to attacking. Growlithe can learn acid though, but it's physical, and none of our guys are really good at physical. Like, what is stat here? Okay, 45 is better than 34.
Yeah, but acid is power 40.
Yeah, that's not great. That's it. And yeah, that method to remember what types are physical and what are special, that's actually really cool. I never knew that. So, here are the other shadow Pokemon we got. We got this Limber Carvana. We've got this Beautifly with shell armor, which is adorable. We've got this Grand Bull with keen eye. And we have this normal dog. This normal, regular dog. Who is a little bit on fire, which is fine. That's allowed. We also have this natural cure Jigglypuff.
Oh.
Puff. Puff, puff.
No, it does not rock. Rock would be Sandstream.
yeah, it doesn't rock, it fires. God, we're such nerds. Okay, so... Hey, where's our shadow Pokemon? Oh, it is... Joke. Right before my battle, I suddenly got a bellyache. I couldn't go out there. Next time I enter, I'd better ask Pyrite's mother if my stomach will behave. Okay. Explains why we didn't find you, but instead found a different you. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes. Secret hideout time.
It's just the warehouse. Like, it's there.
Yeah.
It's...
It is a secret hideout. Yeah, the guy who had the Suicune, when we fought him again, he had Raikou and Lugia. It makes a nice change from the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening! And yeah, that binder's shiny. Oh no, they recognize us. I don't know what. I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. Cypher Peon Nor. Linoon and Exeggutor. Two very strong but reasonable Pokemon. And I think this person has a shadow Pokemon. No, they do not. Oh wait, no, they do. Oh, the Linoon. Okay. So in
Wasn't that... Is this the guy who canonically would have had the turret?
No.
Because canonically, right, in the standard game, you get a furret.
Yeah, the Furret was the outside guy in purple. This guy has the Yanma.
Yeah.
This Linoon is actually a Yanma. Okay, I should...
No, it would have been funny if Furret randomized the Linoon.
It would have been funny, yeah. Like, that's just the same Pokemon. But yeah, let's do some punching. Some punching and beaming. Ouch. Wow, that's surprisingly resilient. Oh no, that was all of my health pretty much. Executor has color change!
Well, that's interesting to work with.
Yeah.
You got any way to take advantage of that?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Fury's voice cracked! Eradicated Elegant! Growlithe has fire moves. I could set this tree on fire. Because now it's ice.
Melting it now. Oh.
Yeah. Oh god, why are they so strong, Nor?
Yeah, shadow moves are super effective on shadows.
No, they're not in this one. But like,
Oh.
he's using, and he used Stomp.
Oh.
It's fine.
Stab.
Yeah, it's,
Stab.
yeah.
He stabbed you with his foot.
But Stomp is normal type. And Executor is ice. Well, fire now.
Oh, and wasn't it the lightning he was down?
No, it was the Linoon used Fury swipes, which also ripped all of my health away because it crit. Ah, Executor burned. Fall down. Yeah. The little funny noises. Oh god damn it, another Kadabra. This is going to destroy me. Oh no! It's identifying me.
Useless.
Hooray! Funny dog, shoot an ember. Oh, well now we have a time limit.
Yeah, but it'll boost your odds until the time limit comes around.
That is true.
Let's get to throwing now.
Yeah. Okay, so... we are... Oh wait, we do have Great Balls now. Then we do the Switcheroo. Go! Snag Ball! Swoosh! Son of bitch.
Okay, I think you got maybe one more chance.
Probably, yeah. Oh, God. The Snag Ball animation is so cool, yeah.
Grab.
I have a Kadabra of my own! Oh good, attack. That's what we wanted to draw. Now with luck, this one will capture.
Otherwise, oh. I don't know. Are you gonna reset until you catch it, or just let it go?
Possibly? Yeah, it is interesting that it involves, like, spending nothing instead of spending a Pokeball. It's like, it tries to read if there is a Great Ball there. There's not, so clearly it did the thing right. Ah. Okay, folks, here's the question. Do we restart to get the Linoon? And it's a vote for no.
I am commentating and so will not vote.
Okay. Okay, yeah. No, Everyone is fine if we don't get Linoon.
It is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sometimes... See, because I think Shadow Rush is a physical move. So, and Alakazam has, like, the defense of a tissue paper.
Oh, it was a crit.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh no, Leech Life! Jesus! That was way more than I was expecting. And this is before they made Leech Life be 80 power. This is the strongest Paris in the world. He even took that crit real good.
Well, he's an old one. You can see he's from the N64.
Yeah, that's true. And
One of the
Paris.
more evident ones.
Yeah.
Still works, though.
Mm-hmm. Paris is adorable. One 320. 1320. That's how you say that word. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. Now hold on. You're the one who brought him here. And then they run off. So you knew this building was a threat the entire time? Duking, this is where they were giving shadow Pokemon to the winners of battle challenges.
Oh, yeah, but he couldn't.
Sorry, what? You got cut off there.
No, it's, He knew it was an issue, but he couldn't do anything about it because they were threatening his Plusle.
Oh, right, yeah. They kidnapped his Plusle.
Though apparently he also didn't listen to all the details.
Yeah.
So.
They were using the Colosseum to do that? Big lady, my papa's Pokemon was taken away by Miror B as a prisoner. He did what? Miror B used a dirty move like that? It's Papa's Plusle. I'm so worried that they might be mean to it. It's humiliating. But with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this. That rotten Miror B. But we're here now. We'll get Plusle back for you. Right, Wes? No.
Nah.
It's no time for joking. We have to rescue Duking's Plusle, but to stop the Miror B.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll do it. It won't be a Plusle when we find it, though.
Might be.
Might be. Be careful always. Miror B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. I do remember vaguely Miror B being like a pretty big difficulty spike. Ah, the Ein file. Ein file H is written on the file's cover. Hyper mode. Shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their own overwhelming power, may behave abnormally at times. They may engage in such behavior as ignoring orders, even turning on their own trainers in battle. This I have named Hyper Mode. On the plus side, Hyper Mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow Rush. However, Hyper Mode also prevents the use of items on the Pokemon. Hyper Mode is easily dispelled. Simply call the Pokemon by name. However, this method has a major drawback. Calling the Shadow Pokemon's name causes the closed door of its heart to loosen and even open. Further research is urgently needed. Chief 1. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, Knight. Thankfully. It is not...
Probably good to save before.
Yeah. Too bad for you. This elevator is off limits. I wasn't even going to it. Okay, Kai. Let's fight. Kai does not have a Shadow Pokemon, I don't think. Oh, damn! She has Seviper. I love Seviper. I love Funny Snake. Right. We did not heal. Ow! Why did that do so much damage?
Crunch is a good animation in this.
It is. It's really good. Meanwhile, Rock Slide. Drop singular rock. Well, 2 singular rock. Battles are a little slow. It's fine. Yep, Mareep just exhaled a cloud of cotton. And he's gonna do some more. So much cotton everywhere. It's so fluffy. It's too fluffy. It can't move. Pupitar's animation, where it just kind of like vibrates really mad, is good.
Glare.
Glare. Yeah! Synchronized! Eat shit, Viper!
Did that ever come up?
What? I didn't quite hear that.
Has that ever come up before?
No, this is the first time that's ever come up. Like, for me, I think that's the first time that's literally ever come up. I've never seen Synchronize actually do the thing Synchronize does.
I'm pretty sure both of the starters in Standard Colosseum have that.
I don't remember that, but you might be correct. Y'all just got beat up by a cocoon. This cocoon punched one a fist fight. Shelder, why didn't you level up? Shelder! Shelder, please! How does this happen? Please no, don't fight me yet! What do you think you're doing here? Trying to get to the Poké Center. Roller Boy Pike with his roller skates. Oh, okay! Hello, Charizard! And also Love Disc, I guess.
Trainer classes units are so weird.
What?
The trainer classes in Colosseum are weird.
Yeah. Charizard with Drought. That's actually fucked. But, yeah, you were saying about trainer classes?
Not that it's like weirder trainer classes than standard ones.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fact that pretty much all the other Pokemon games keep reusing the same trainer classes. And this one has a completely different set that are equally, reasonable.
Yeah.
Any of them could fit perfectly fine as a trainer class in a standard Pokemon game.
Yeah,
They just aren't those.
Maybe not the Chaser, because, like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But
I think they're just, like, criminal people. Sploosh. God, it's so undulating!
yeah, those lips go on for a while.
Yes, they do. Oh god, Charizard got... You know what? Thank you, Charizard. Oh yeah, the sun is going, and seemingly nothing has happened to our good friend Forecascoon. I love the little rolling, the tumble rolling.
It does feel kind of weird that those strands are like
sharp and solid.
sharp and solid and not just, threads
Yeah.
connecting it to things around it that aren't there.
So, while it says bug right now, according to Yiza, it should theoretically be fire type right now. Which it would explain why Charizard used Rage on it instead of Ember.
I'm not sure. I'd want to see confirmation on that, right? If something gets used on it that would use super on, right? If the love disc uses water gun or something.
Growlithe, why are you like this? Why are you KO'd? I was gonna ember my own casket to see if it's fire or not. Okay, water gun. Who are you using this on? Okay, not super effective.
I don't think it changed type.
Darn.
I think they used Rage just because the AI does not reliably take type advantage into account in this game.
Fair point. Also, wow, look at Kadabra's moveset.
Hey, Future Sight is a damaging move.
I mean, that's true.
Eventually.
Eventually. Oh no, Kadabra fell in love. You love this heart.
I know there's some weird tricks you can do with Future Sight, but I don't remember what they are.
I have no
And they
idea.
don't matter.
Yep.
Right, stuff like whose stats you really use or something.
Oh, okay.
Or how stat boosts are applied or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon does have AI in some of the games,
Yeah, some of them are
right? And I mean, even in the first game, like there is a different AI for like the harder trainers than random wilds.
What's fun is that
It's just not necessarily, actually good.
yeah, because we get situations like, well, Venusaur is grass type. No, Venusaur reads as poison type to the AI, and I have a psychic move, so I'm going to use the psychic move until you die. And that's how you get Lance using Amnesia 1,000 times instead of Flamethrower.
Right.
Ah, okay, Yuza. The vending machine is out of order. That would make sense, Knight. My Pokemon are looking for a chance to go wild. Booyah! Bandana Guy, Geets.
See, like, that would be entirely reasonable as a standard Pokemon.
Yeah, Bandana Guy, absolutely. Wingull and Girafarig.
And even Chaser isn't, like, weirder than Pokemaniac, which seems to mean cosplayer.
They're just really into Pokemon.
In this setting, who isn't?
Yeah. You know what? Okay, fair. That's fair. But also, they're really into Pokemon.
Nobody talks about anything else ever.
To be fair, if we had magical fighting animals who were our friends forever, you would probably talk about them a lot. What the fuck are you? No! Why another Raikou?
You
3!
can deal with it.
We have fought 3 Raikou in the city! Why? Holy shit, Giraffe why are you so strong?
He heard the good news about getting an evolution. He's hyped about it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, this particular giraffe rig will never evolve.
Yeah. That's also a good point, Iza. The people talk about Pokemon a lot because that's what the games are about.
Sure, but that's not fun.
Fair, fair. Okay, so how are we going to destroy this very normal cat? That is true. You do have a very you do have a very good cat, Knight. That makes sense. Oh goodness. Everyone is super powerful. Rocks are not good against electric. I'm going to try thrashing. The little blur effect on quick attack. It's so goofy.
Especially since that is not actually a particularly quick attack.
Yes.
Very animated. Or he is sort of slowly tensing.
Yeah, he's doing a tiger bounce. What the fuck is... This giraffe rig is eating his Wheaties. He is very strong. Cascoon, please help. Correct choice.
Helping hand. Helping hand for
that would have been a good idea, actually.
I mean, it would have been something.
Yeah. Also, wow.
It's something, I don't know, but it's something.
Yeah. Also, hey, the Cascoon normally just has Tackle, Poison Sting, and Harden, so we're learning some of the moves that a Cascoon has.
I think this might be because of that weird randomizer, right? Because it had the wrong moves from the previous one, right?
Yeah. Now I will try Helping Hand. It is so weird to see Helping Hand without a hand animation.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. Also, does Helping Hand continue even when you are knocked out?
I think so.
Okay.
It continues to be weird that this generation still has you switching in mid-turn in double battles.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, good. We threw a big enough rock. I want to get wilder!
I don't remember who the Cascoon would have been.
I don't remember who the Cascoon would have been either, but it was from, like, the dual circle.
Yeah. Some bird, I think?
I think so. Oh, right, yeah, this Pokemon is the Pokemon that... one of the Pokemons that actually shows the ball you use to catch. Okay. You. Abnormality detected! Target locked on!
Are you a robot, sir?
I'm a hunter!
His name's Gear. So, you know what?
Yeah,
Fine.
he's a robot man. Oh, look! He's got an Eevee! And one of my favorite Pokemon, Mawile. Mawile, which is just pure steel at this point.
Good combo there.
Yeah. Gotta get our other starter in to fuel some of that power. Gotta make our starters stronger. Wow, that's a buff Eevee.
Level 33.
That is true. And yeah, Mawile is a yokai. It is the Fudachika Ona, which is the Jesus, which is the I forget the actual, like, translation of what that means, but it is the woman with the mouth on the back of her head who can use her hair to, like, grab stuff. Oh yeah, that spin dash animation is incredible. That is true. Also, wow, flop dog. Dog fall down.
The quick attack blur works on that one.
Yeah, definitely. So my plan to try and Budakuchiona, right. Forgot how... Blast. Punch that Eevee. Punch Tiny
Sad.
Fox. I feel sad about it. Oh no, Vice Grip. Okay, not very effective. Right, Vice Grip is normal type for some reason.
I think it predates the steel type existence. I'm not sure.
It does. My instinct would be that it's water type, because it's like the signature move of the Krabby.
Yeah, but also Pinsir, right? Or does Pinsir not get it?
Oh, no, yeah, Pinsir does get it. They should have made it bug type, then. That probably...
Bug kind of needed something.
Yeah, definitely. All Bug had in Gen 1 was Pin Missile, which meant that Jolteon was really good. Because Jolteon could learn
And
that.
Twin Needle, but like...
Oh right,
that
Twin
is-
Needle. I mix up Pin Missile and Twin Needle a bunch.
I think you might have had both.
Yeah, I think so. Emergency! Mayday! Mayday!
Okay. And Leech Life, but I mean, Leech Life was bad.
Yeah. I forget which one it is, but there is like a move that Jolteon and Beedrill both learn that make them very suited for just shooting Alakazam in the face. But like Beedrill can't really utilize it because part poison, so Alakazam just destroys it.
You know, all you people who were walking past, there is a healing machine downstairs. If you went and used that, you could stop us again.
That is true. They could try that. My beloved Pokemon, see? Giggle. Fresh prey. Okay, so the bandana guys are weird. Hello, Loba. Look, Gyarados and another Eevee.
Popular.
Yeah. I would be threatened by the Gyarados if I didn't have Thunder Punch.
Yeah, the word really works there.
Yeah. Oh gosh, how are you alive?
I appreciate how overboard it went with, like, those are the eyes. Those are what they use for Leer. Those are what they use for Glare. I'm pretty sure those are what they use for Scary Face, except they also had a zigzag mouth.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
They got one set of eyes, and they went really overboard with it.
Yeah. Oh no, all my defenses. Ah, stop, don't do that. Oh yes! I forgot about the little paint swooshy tail. That's so cute.
Broom,
Broom.
broom, broom.
Broom broom. Eevee, you are adorable.
Unfortunately, you are also working for a maniac.
Yeah, it's okay.
Opposed to our elder, who is also working for a maniac. But a different maniac.
Yeah.
We both got ridiculous flappy coats.
Yeah, we do.
Or ridiculous... Actually, no. He has bits of clothing that would flap dramatically, but would make them look worse, so they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a cape, we have a long coat that flaps dramatically in the wind. We have a long shirt that would look terrible flapping dramatically in the wind. So
Possibly.
the wind is us only.
Yes. Look. Growlithe is over there doing physics to make the wind happen. Ah! Yeah, my beloved Pokemon.
And if you look at the chasers, they've got a dramatic wind specifically on their headband tail.
Yeah. 5 TM6. Boy, I sure hope TM6 is good.
Didn't randomize. It's another 5 copies of it. We didn't randomize copies. We didn't randomize the number of copies, and so this one that would have had like 5 potions or whatever.
Teaching Shelter acid out of spite and principle. Look, I forgot what numbers are, right? If we have 6 copies of acid, I'm gonna teach it to some people.
Is it any good for either of these? The miscellaneous stats.
I mean,
is there anything up in that little alcove?
No, I don't believe so. Yeah, no, nothing up here. The shelves are lined with apparently difficult books. I love that. There are many difficult book. I love that. And yeah, this was before TNs were reusable. But yeah, acid is physical, so it's actually arguably better than Aurora Beam, except for, you know, the power differential. And for our buddy Growlithe, it's the same.
Attack is slightly worse than special,
but
it'll give him something that's not fire.
Yeah, and they are also like the same power, so it's reasonable to use acid with our dog. Growlithe. Growlithe, my good friend. We're going to spit acid all over this man's Pokemon. You're like bug Pokemon drawn to a candle. I'm going with these Pokemon. Bodybuilder Ackman. Bodybuilder is another thing, another trainer class. No! Oh no! Bodybuilder is a Zubat's Drizzle. Zubat, make it rain. Okay.
And Rayquaza apparently does not have airlock.
Yeah. Oh, acid hits both enemies. God, I love Rayquaza. Oh, God.
Very animated.
Yes, very. And it's so shiny. It is very shiny. And yet, the Growlithe. Yeah, Growlithe looks very yellow.
It's not actually shiny. Just, for some reason, like, Gen 3 had Growlithe be a lot yellower than most of the other games.
Yeah.
Look this up.
Fart.
My parents' dog does that. Not pleasant.
No, it's not! No, it's not! That was very gross colors. But yeah, Bodybuilder is absolutely a type that I could imagine seeing in a mainline Pokemon game.
Isn't there something that's basically Bodybuilder, but just not?
No, I don't think so.
Like, Muscle Man? What was that move?
Dragon Dance.
Dragon Dance.
The thing, Dragon.
Hey.
The good news is, we don't know what actual moves it has, so we might not Turbo Die.
It used Dragon Claw already, didn't it?
Oh right, yeah, it does have Dragon Claw.
I think we just Turbo Die.
Ah, but if Aurora Beam hits, it is ice, and Rayquaza is ice, is Flying Dragon, so...
Yes, but it's Shelter shooting me, so...
As long as Shelter can survive long enough, it's fine. I'm torn because Acid is the right move because it is stronger and able to inflict actual damage to Rayquaza.
Note that since it hits 2 targets, and there are in fact 2 targets, it's going to be split damage.
It still does more damage than Ember.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at Acid happen again, so I'm going to use Ember.
Well, I'm just glad Rayquaza's not punching us in the face.
Yeah, thank God.
Continue.
Please just continue dancing. You need those buffs. Those buffs are very important. Shelter is very powerful. You need to buff yourself. Oh, no.
Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch.
No. See, I could have done that. Knight, I could have done that. Oh, the good news is we do have the ability to throw rocks. Throw rocks will definitely help. Rain.
Is there a shit? No, I don't think there is.
It didn't flinch, that is true. Uh-oh, it's starting to claw.
We're doomed.
Ah, no!
Oh, wow.
We're alive! Pupitar! Pupitar champion! Credit to team! Pupitar throw rock! Ah, God, I love that animation.
Really love that animation.
Yeah, Zubat dodged. Foul
It's
Zubat.
much smaller.
Yeah, it's much harder to hit that with a rock. MVP. MVP. Rain continues to fall.
Acid could do more now, I think.
Yes, but Zubat is poison type.
Oh, right. But it's raining.
Oh, right.
You got stabbed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure how all of those cancel out.
yeah, I think they might.
It's not very effective, but it's raining, but there's stab on the on the one that is not whatever.
Yeah.
It worked.
I think it evens out to doing basic damage. But yeah, throw rock. Rocket. Rocket. This wasn't good enough. This is a dilemma. No glory for the fallen. I'm crushed. Well, let's just heal up because
Save at the entrance to the next floor. Actually, do we want to rotate out some of the shadows? Because a lot of them are getting pretty close to Pura now.
yeah, that we should do that.
Check how they're doing.
So Elekid still got some ways to go. Pupitar is ready, but also Pupitar is like credit to team. I'll do it though. Because M was the one who helped fix our internet problem. So say thank you to M. I'm gonna put Jigglypuff back in.
I mean, thanks to M, yes, but I don't quite see the connection.
Well, M was the one who was like, you should put Jigglypuff in the party. Back in the stream one. Suicune is also a credit to team, but we're gonna try and minimize using of the regular dog. Oh yeah, the closest you would get to Black Belt would be, get to Bodybuilder would be Black Belt, yeah.
Jigglypuff is still in hyper mode.
This is the face of a killer. There is no mercy in these eyes.
Probably save before the next floor,
Definitely, yeah.
just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, because the next floor is also where we,
There's always going to be something going wrong.
Yeah.
Or at least the possibility.
Yeah. Oh, also, that reminds me, back on November 17th, I got this. Thank you for the donation, way back then, Knight. I should fix that so the exclamation point is up there. Alistair is the adorable ghost guy from Sword and Shield, the gym leader. Come and get some. We're gunning our engines. Ryder Raylene. She is a criminal person.
The rider in this case seems to mean motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
However, no rider is actually shown on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Because, look, we're the ones with the motorcycle. Natu and Venomoth. That's surprisingly reasonable. Leech Life, but it should be fine because it's baby Leech Life. And yeah, the lavender leopard print cowboy hat is a lot. It just goes! Wow! This is QWERTY, my girlfriend.
Hello. Hello.
Adorable. Gust, one of the few wind moves. Forgot that Venomoth has it. Uh-oh. Future Sight is happening.
It's a little bit time. Probably.
Hopefully. Not to fall down. Oh god! Oh, we're dead. Slacking is a lot.
Shelder has Protect.
That's true. Shelder can just kind of curb stomp slacking. That's true.
Oh yes, use the healing move.
Perfect. Oh, I wish they had paralyzed Rowlith so he could shed his skin. Yeah, Shadow Pokemon feel like they're not actually that good, necessarily. They're just very chaotic and cause problems and hurt people. Like, look at the Jigglypuff. The Jigglypuff is ready for murder.
I mean, it's a very big, extremely short-term power boost.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a very big short-term power boost.
It gives them a single move to...
Yeah, that Future Sight. But you were saying?
No, just extremely short-term in that it's better than what they currently have.
Yeah.
It's not better than what they could have learned in, like, a few hours, but...
Hey, I just realized something.
Very short-term.
I just realized something.
Huh?
The Slackling's not... It doesn't have Truant.
Oh! Yeah, that's actually a problem then.
Yeah, that's gonna be dangerous. Oh no. Oh god. And yeah, I don't determine what the color of the text is, Enderlord. I don't know why that is. It just is. Twitch does that. It's okay, we just have to kill this turbo powerful monkey before he uses slack off.
Flat.
He goes so flat. He go flat. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's Please do not use slack off and heal all of this. Oh good, paralyzed. You son of a bitch. Look at this! How dare you! I'll chomp you to pieces with this shark.
No shark yet.
Right, yeah, he's a piranha still at this point.
Think you're in here.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh no, is he not quite? He's not quite.
He's not quite dead! Oh, thank God. Oh God, he does a big stretch! Dropped in the dirt. Well, we should probably heal up. Do you think we can take this guy, or should we heal up?
Go for one more.
Okay, yeah.
See what we get.
My Pokemon are solid troopers. Check them out. Hunter Tura. Nidorino and Spinda. You know what? Those are troopers. I appreciate how Spinda does not match the icon for Spinda. Because of the crazy spot variants on Spinda.
Yep. And I guess there's just one standard picture for Spinda face.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it
just
does a little...
Wait till it uses an attack.
Yeah, I can't...
Wait till it uses specifically, like, side beam.
I would love to see that.
I remember a lot of laughs seeing Spindas use beam attacks.
Dizzy Punch! Oh, Jesus!
If they do that.
Killed my piranha. Do it, Cascoon! Exhibiting...
Be helpful!
Helping particles! I'll counter your Dizzy Punch with a Thunder Punch. And yeah, Spinda has a lot of sense. We might see another Spinda.
Yeah, if I recall correctly. And I'm not sure now if it's in this or XD or Battle Revolution.
Yeah.
Spinda's animation for non-contact moves still has it wobbling around like crazy, because of course it does, it's Spinda.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the origin point of the beam moves around just as wildly.
Yes, I remember that.
The beam continues to shoot straight forward from wherever its head is at this particular moment. And so it makes animations look wild.
Very funny. I do remember that, and I do love that. Giving a Spinda a beam move and telling him to just go is like, that's dangerous. You could get arrested for that. Ka-chunk. Many difficult books. Nothing else in here. Weird. TM24. Which one is TM24? Egg Bomb. Thunder. Who here can learn how to throw eggs? Oh my God, Shelter can learn how to throw eggs. Oh God, it's normal type. I forgot that. It's also accuracy 75. Should we should we teach Egg Bomb the Shelter? I don't think so.
It's a high damage normal move.
But it's got accuracy, no.
Sure. That's the point.
Clam eggs, though. I don't want to
Hold
replace
on.
acid.
Okay, we might get some. Right.
Yeah, I'll hold on to
Say
it.
that with gems that we don't get in ridiculous quantities, or until we can start purifying things and have more choices to work with.
Yeah, agreed on that. My Pokemon can dance with elegance even in a dump like this. Hunter Toti, a female hunter.
Why are you hanging around here if you think it's such a dump?
Oh hey, she actually has a dancing Pokemon!
Also, I'll be honest, I always read the other hunter model. I'll be honest, I always read the other hunter model also as female.
Fair point.
But, you know, given that there are two different hunter models, and this one is definitely a girl, the other one is probably meant to be a boy.
Probably, yeah. I can't believe she actually has a Pokemon renowned for dancing. That is apparently invincible. Oh god.
Wait, what? I didn't see. What does it have?
Ember just didn't do much of anything to it.
Oh no, you said invincible, and I was thinking, what's it called? Wonder God or something?
Oh, no.
Be fun if something does turn up with Wonder Guard.
Oh, that'll be fun. Uh-oh, Stun Spore. Well, it was super effective. It just did very little damage. Much less damage than I would have expected. That's all. Yeah. Water Pulse. Oh god, why is Huntail so strong? Oh no, Magical Leaf. Right, Water type. Why do they bring out a Water type? Well, Shelter. Yeah, this is... Oh.
This is before Fairy was introduced, and it doesn't have the specific Gen 4 bug where Wonder Guard does not work on Fire Fang.
Yeah. Wait, what?
In Gen 4,
Yeah.
there is a bug which makes it so that Wonder Guard does not prevent the attack of Fire Fang from hitting, even if Fire Fang is not super effective.
Huh.
This is only relevant if you hack Wonder Guard onto something that is not weak to fire, because Wonder Guard doesn't actually, because Shedinja is just weak to fire anyway.
That is fascinating. How did...
Notably, if you do this, right, if you do that hack,
Yeah.
and then you go into the battle tower, it will eventually start generating mons with Fire Fang.
Right, Shelter is also Water type. I'm stupid. And
Because Gen 4, or it's Gen 3, I can't remember now. No, whichever it is.
Mhm.
No, yeah, Gen 4. The battle tower apparently does enough to try to counter you that I guess it simulates the results of different attacks on members of your team.
Uh-huh.
And so since it's simulating it, it doesn't care what it's supposed to be, it just cares what the code of the game actually says it is.
Yeah.
And the code of the game says the only attack that will do any damage at all to this thing that is invincible, that has Wonder Guard, is Fire Fang. And so you get a lot of stuff that has Fire Fang.
Yeah, that's...
Because the high points on the battle tower will absolutely start rigging the battles to try and make you lose.
Yeah, they'll also start, like, using weather effects and stuff, which pierce Wonder Guard. Also, oh no, Dodrio. Dodrio with Intimidate.
Yeah. If I remember right, it's something like a confusion between the first turn and second turn of a super effective move, of two-turn moves.
Yeah.
Right? Where there's an exception in Wonder Guard to let the first turn of two-turn moves still work, because it's only the second turn that should actually be stopped, right?
Okay.
And accidentally, I don't remember which, some two-turn move, right? The first turn of some two-turn move was accidentally made not immune to Wonder Guard because they put in the
wrong data.
move number and instead got Fire Fang. I don't remember the detail. I don't remember which 2 damage move it would be.
Yeah. And also, God Knight, that is correct. Shedinja, as a shadow Pokemon, would probably just kill itself. Oh no. Also, I am going to save here, so when I do wipe to that genuinely very strong team again, we will respawn here. We would just have to make sure to catch it straight away.
I mean, it's only got 1 health.
Yeah.
But that's also, it's got 100% health.
That is true. How would the math work?
I'm pretty sure the math would go... I'm pretty sure the math goes on percentages, so,
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so... We do need to destroy this hunter lady. But she's got a genuinely very strong team.
Weird that this is what stops us, and not, like...
Not the Rayquaza, not the...
Or the Lugia.
Or the...
Actually, no, did we lose to the Lugia and give up? I forget.
No, we beat it. We did beat the Lugia. But this Huntail and Blossom are fucking rad.
Just entirely reasonable looking thing. I don't think Huntail and I don't think bringing Suicune would help. Blossom is grass type and Huntail is water.
That is true. Blossom would eradicate Suicune, actually.
And we haven't been using the Suicune, so all it's actually got is
Shadow Rush, yeah.
Is Shadow Rush. So, you know, who cares?
God, Water Pulse is so strong. Also, the confusion, God. I can't believe that this person is accidentally using a Parafusion combo. That's criminal.
Watch the 3rd one to come in, have lots of flint moves.
Please, God, no! Good thing Elekid is so fast. I love our hyper little boy. Punch.
Zappy! Zappy zap zap zap.
Zappy zap zap.
Dynamo punch!
Plug him into the wall. We have to destroy this Dodrio.
It's very scary.
This Dodrio has Tri-Attack, which is genuinely just, like, actually a very strong move. See, this is why I love Colosseum and also this very silly game. It does stuff like this, and that's just really amusing. And doing a randomizer with it really, like, sells the idea of, like, you have to do everything in your power to win.
Oh, because now it has Reflect, right?
Kadabra, and we could use that,
right.
Yeah. Wait, no, yeah, Elekid hung on to just 1 HP! Stop you from feeling sad! And, oh, right.
Normal is physical.
Right, yeah. Also, thank you, Elekid, for surviving with 1 HP. I love you.
I think you're gonna win this.
Yeah, I got
Even
it.
though the velocity is ridiculous, because, like, it's 1 through 5.
Yeah, we got it this time. We got it this time. Everyone say thank you, Elekid.
Thanks, Elekid. Yeah, that's a lot of defenses on the Blossom.
Yeah, this Blossom is beefy. Do I forget? Does this gen have like EVs and IVs?
Yeah, that was added in Gen 3.
Okay. Okay, Cascoon, emit your helping particles.
Helpful. Blob. Orb. Blorb.
Blorb.
Helpful blorb.
That's Blorbo. Thank you, Knight. Please stop paralyzing all of my friends.
Helpful blorb.
Helpful little container of silk. I know you know what I mean. I'm playing along with the joke. Okay, go Growlithe. Whoosh. Oh right, that someone called Egotistical Elekid did follow last time we streamed. Elekid is a hero. Dancing alone doesn't win any battles.
Are they currently watching? I don't think so.
I don't imagine so, but yeah. Ah, yes, the delay, yeah. Sorry, Knight.
Well, there's a lot more. There's a decent number more people watching than have said anything.
Oh, that's nice. I don't actually know how many are watching, and it's like fine. You don't have to say anything. It's just fun to know that people are enjoying themselves.
11, including stream elements.
Oh, nice. Okay, we gotta heal up because while Elekid is a credit to team and did carry that fight very, very hard, we also got all of our asses kicked.
Anyone else fully purified now? There were a few that were close last time we checked.
Elekid is probably fully purified soon. Nope, still going. And everyone else is still fairly high. Oh, right! I forgot that there's girl bodybuilders in this one. Now, what compels someone like you to come here just for the sake of getting thrashed by me?
That's the screen cap. Or not.
I mean, we were...
Yeah, it's a screen. I'll grab it.
Yeah, we're recording. It's fine. Oh, she's got a Clefairy and a Machop. That's perfect. I just had the thought of like, oh, I can use acid on the Clefairy, but no, Fairy doesn't exist yet. Yeah, there is something else we need to do to finish the purification gauge besides just emptying it. And that's going to be, I think, soon in the plot, but not yet. Yeah, it's just Clef. Oh no, Seismic Toss. Oh right, yeah, that's a level-based move. Oh no, you made the Jigglypuff mad. The Jigglypuff, it wants blood.
Angorb.
Gore, what?
Anger Orb.
Ah, yeah, Anger Orb.
Angorb.
Angorb. Yes, excellent. Oh no, this Machop's got Cyber Eyes. Oh fuck, Metronome.
Let's see what happened. The randomizer of the randomizer.
Ice Beam! Ow. Please don't freeze.
I prefer the animation in XD.
Yeah.
This one is just a lump of ice.
This one is shooting you with an ice cube. Ice Beam should be like a beam that... Machop has rough skin. Okay. That makes sense, honestly.
So incredibly swole that you can use them as a cutting board. That wouldn't be rough.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be rough, actually.
Yeah, that would be very...
That would just be solid.
Yeah. However, you can grate cheese on those abs.
Fair enough.
Oh shit, he
And
has
that would be
revenge.
rough.
Punch in the face. I'm so sorry, Elekid.
Punch!
The punch of revenge. Paralyzed by Effect Spore. Your foe's weak. Get him, Growlithe. Woof. Okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to call Jigglypuff to get some bonus. Jigglypuff. Oh, he got so small. Bloop. You turned the tables on me! Grr, done in, but how? What blind spot did you exploit? Yeah, we only got one guy down. We could probably go for the next one before having to retreat to heal. Although it is on the next floor. And this floor is the floor with all of the guys on it, I think. Oh, right, no. We can open up the shortcut here, actually. Darling, aren't you one of Duking's people? What made you think that you could simply waltz in here? Such a silly boy. Where's Miror B? I'm taking him down. Take him down after the beating you took? That's too funny. You wait. I'm gonna drive all of you out of this town. Ooh, such a feisty boy. Don't tell me we have to take your Pokemon hostage to make you settle down. Just like we did with Duking. What? Well, now Silva knows what's going on, so good. Okay, time to fight. Miror B Peon, Wreath. Wreath has a shadow Pokemon for us. A Spinda and a Lantern. Now, which one of these is the Remoraid? Because her Pokemon is Remoraid. But one of these is the replacement for Remoraid. Oh good, it's Spinda! Why is Lantern so strong? You still there? Hello? Oh. Seems QWERTY has got a phone call, probably. We'll wait a bit.
I'm sorry, I had audio messed up.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
It's on my end.
Okay. Well, you're back. So things we can continue. It's time to be completely wiped by this lantern, probably. Okay, it's only got Spark. Otherwise it would have used the water move. Jesus. That's a good reaction, Spinda. Now, let's catch that Spinda so we can at least come away from this battle with some victory, because I don't think we're gonna survive Lantern. Go, Great Ball. Hooray! Spinda acquired. Oh hey, a Parasect. So none of our Pokemon can really survive against Lantern anymore. Oh hey, that's good. That's really good. We might actually be able to recover from this now. Because... no, electric is special, so... nope, that's... oof. Rip Shelter. Oh no, not Spore! I hate that video game. Yeah, Spore is fine, a game. It's out of inhaling spores, alright. You okay, Qwerty?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Sorry, just... I don't know. Little to say.
That's fine.
Lantern's fun.
What?
Lantern is a fun one.
Yeah, Lantern is a fun one.
One of the very few things I remember from way back when I was originally playing Pokemon Silver, right?
Yeah.
So I got the Master Ball.
Yeah.
Haven't used it on anything yet. Went surfing on some early route.
Uh-huh.
Saw a Chinchou.
Oh.
Thought it was really cool. I'd never seen that one before.
Oh no.
Used the Master Ball
Oh no.
for the first Chinchou I'd ever seen because I hadn't seen a Chinchou before.
Holy shit, we pulled it out. But yeah, that is a funny but kind of expected story when it comes to the children. I gotta use the Miror Ball. This is a two-pronged fight, so we are going to get our asses completely destroyed. My Pokemon couldn't muster a thing. You know, ordinary trainer. were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. So Firma is going to... Oh, we dead. We super dead. Go, Growlithe, 2 HP. You can win.
There's a bit of possibility of luck.
Yeah. Also, hey, hold on. That's supposed to be a Mantine. But instead it's an Alakazam when we already have Kadabra.
Maybe we get lucky.
Maybe. Yeah, no.
Or not.
I expected that to happen. I don't think
it's
there's...
not a duplicate.
Yeah, it is not a duplicate. Kadabra can't evolve into Alakazam through normal means. So it's not a duplicate. I do like how the game doesn't take money from you if you lose in this game, because money is a very limited source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awful.
So our team is gonna have a bad time of getting through those two. Like a fairly difficult time, I think.
Not being able to level grind is a pain point.
Yeah, like that makes the shadow Pokemon pretty tricky to make use of. Worst case scenario, we break out like the big scary guns. And hey, we did manage to steal that Spinda. That's useful.
One possibility.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he thinks you're... Huh?
Yeah, he thinks we're with them. We just captured an intruder. Go inside that
You know
building
what?
and provide.
Look at you. Fair.
I mean, yeah, Wes has extreme villain energy.
He was a villain last week.
Yeah. Oh right, we don't know what Spinda's ability is. We should check that. Okay, interesting. The cutscene doesn't start over, but it does resume from here. So we don't have to refight the other one. Oh,
Hang on.
phone call.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's okay. So I am thinking about how to deal with this. Future Sight being his only attack is pretty good.
I don't know.
It stops him from immediately destroying us.
True. I was thinking possible weird strategy,
Yeah?
but that was when I had to actually like go through 2 fights in a row
Ah, okay.
on returning. Was come in with a party of just 5 after going and stocking up on a lot of Great Balls.
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Ultras if we could get it yet.
Yeah.
And just like immediately start chucking at the Alakazam and steal it to make the second battle easier, because they're leading with the Shadow.
Yeah, that is
Right?
true. Growlithe is
They're
parallel.
leading with the Shadow, so if you can get an early
Yeah, getting an early capture would definitely help with that.
catch, then you've got a completely fresh new teammate.
Yeah. Jesus, your team is full of heavy hitters, Firma.
Isn't it? Jigglypuff's feet look small.
The what? Oh,
Jigglypuff's feet seem small for his body.
yeah,
I don't know.
Jigglypuff's got them small feet.
As compared to, I don't know, I guess the Smash Bros. Rendition?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little small. Yeah, it feels like the feet should definitely be bigger there. Powerful hit.
Slow motion fall.
I love Alakazam's animations. They're so good. So when is that future attack gonna come off? There we go. Rip Jigglypuff.
Oh.
Got squished. Go, Cascoon! For Cascoon, protect us! And by protect us, I mean give us an opportunity to throw a ball at Alakazam. Then do the switch up. Great Ball should be enough for Alakazam. I have no basis for saying that. I was right, though. Oh, I love Yanma. So cute. Firo is loafing around! Well, we found where Truant went.
Someone that absolutely doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, Firo... I mean, I think Firo is a pretty decently strong Pokemon.
Yeah, but he doesn't have stats to the level of Slacken.
Yeah. Helping Particles!
Aerosolized helpfulness.
Pursuit! Oh no. Shadow Clone technique. We have to destroy this Yanma.
Sure.
We have to destroy this Yanma. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable. Does Leechy never go away?
It goes away when you switch.
Right, okay.
But otherwise, no, it does not.
Why did Future Sight fail there?
Someone used Future Sight and failed?
Yeah, like,
Just a blank ended.
it went to attack, like, it said the Future Sight was going to attack now, but then it failed, so it didn't actually hurt Growlithe. Okay, good. 2 uses of double.
Because Alakazam's no longer there, I guess?
That would,
not in the party?
That would make sense. That would make
I don't
sense.
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Like, there's a lot of weird edge cases and things that you could theoretically choose, but mostly they're just annoying with Future Sight.
Yeah. Okay, let's destroy this Firo. Emit help particles.
Just fill a can of spray paint with help.
Yeah.
Spray help.
Spray help.
I feel like there's a lot of things that use Pursuit in Colosseum.
I mean, you know what, that
As
actually...
compared to a significantly lower amount of times when I actually switched, and so Pursuit mattered.
Yeah.
That is a point, also.
Yes.
That the switch is that switching to avoid the leech seed is kind of dangerous here.
Yeah. Though I could have done it thanks to the loafing around.
Probably should have, because if you don't win here, then Growlithe's going down to the leech seed.
Yeah. But thankfully they only had the Firo left. So, flop. Flop bird. Growlithe.
Oh, come on,
Growlithe,
again?
Growlithe, please! What just happened? Unbelievable!
Exciting.
Unbelievable 2! The sequel to Unbelievable!
Inconceivable.
You keep on using that word. I don't think you know what it means.
I do not think it means what you think it means.
Right, yes. Wreath, let's make ourselves scarce for the time being. Righto, Firma. Ultra Super Fire Dash!
What?
I feel like these are the girl versions of Trudley and Folly.
Maybe, but I don't think they show up again.
Which is a shame.
Though I might just be forgetting.
Einfile, S. Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been made into a fighting machine by artificially shutting the door to its heart. What we didn't know is that the Shadow Pokemon exude a dark aura that can't normally be seen by the human eye.
So we've already said this, but okay. Why did you call them Shadow if you don't know about that?
That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure we asked it back in Ep 1.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Right? Just like, why are you calling them shadow Pokemon? It's just coincidence that they look like they're covered in shadows to this one particular girl with the special eyes.
maybe they have like sensors, because they said it's not visible to the human eye. It could be visible to a robot eye, and they could like sense the dark stank, the stank coming out of them that is darkness like.
Yeah. But I mean, it wouldn't have to be shadowy looking.
Yeah, that is true.
If it can't be seen by human eyes, then any representation of it is not going to look like any particular color.
That is true. But maybe the sensors that can detect it can't like give it a color. Or maybe they're just a very edgy organization.
I think that was what we came to on the first time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just being edgy, and then it just so happens that this one girl with magic eyeballs.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Unfortunately, a girl with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. The girl could become a huge obstacle for our Shadow Pokemon plan. A solution to this threat is urgently needed.
Yeah, more to the point, the fact that any random member of the populace, previously unknown, could have the ability to see these.
Yeah.
Right? And only one person who can do this has actually, turned up and said something. But, I don't know, maybe it's every blue-eyed redhead.
Maybe.
Which is not that many people, but it's more than none.
Yeah. I'm a fool. I didn't know what was happening at all.
It's her boots. Everyone wearing pink boots. Using shadow Pokemon.
Look, it just is natural. She because she can see shadows really well, she needs colors that are not dark so she can look at them and not get like a headache. You have to wait here, Silva. You got physically assaulted. We meet again, kiddies. Miror B, you cowardly cheat. Cowardly cheat? That's so not true. Taking a hostage is perfectly fine as a bargaining tactic. You call that a tactic? Plus'll had better be okay. Oh, the darling couldn't be any safer if it tried. I'm sure it will come to adore me before too long. You've gotta be kidding. Where is it? Give it back. No running or hiding for me. Come to the cave. That's where I'll be. I'll be waiting for you, my pretties.
Miror B had a noticeable amount of theme team going on. I wonder what the randomizer will have done to that.
That is a good question. Because if I recall, Miror B's team is nothing but, like,
It's 4 Ludicrolos and a Shadow Sudowoodo. You just missed an item box.
Okay, so in my defense, I thought the door would stay open.
Time to run another ring.
Look, it's okay. Wes needs his exercise. Also, we needed to heal up.
Who
Anyway.
designed that elevator and door?
Very rude people. Let's look at our new shadow Pokemon. What is Spinda capable of? Arena Trap. That's useless.
Yeah, the opponent doesn't really
Yeah.
do that much.
Oh no, this Alakazam hustle. He's got hustle. Trades accuracy for power.
Also bad.
That's quite bad.
Except maybe...
Oh,
Does Hustle give a power boost on moves that can't miss, or does it just do nothing?
it does give a power boost on moves that can't miss.
That's something, I guess.
Yeah, but unfortunately this...
Moves that can't miss are low power, so that's not, like, helpful.
Well, except for Aerial Ace, which is like 60, but still. Not great. This Alakazam is perhaps not the strongest wizard in the world. I hear me. Don't mind us, Silva. We may have made a small mistake. Okay, what is in this item box? TM3 copies of TM35. Place your bets. What is TM35? Waterfall. Loses a Waterfall, which is Flamethrower. Let's see, Waterfall's a good-ass move. Should we teach it to Shelter? We got 3 copies of it. Hell yeah. Our Shelter is now capable of serious damage. Because, like, Shelter has more physical than not. Oh, wait, no. Water is special, though. Because that's an EV.
Yep, water is still special.
Well, Waterfall is also an 80 power move. So I think this is the right choice no matter what. And I mean, we got 2 other copies of Waterfall in case we need them.
Put on a better water type.
Yeah, like Suicune. Oh, I get it. You guys weren't new recruits, but just intruders, too? That guy earlier was too weak for words. How about you? Are you gonna keep me amused? Wow. Now, in the original, this guy had a Quillfish. What did we got for a plate? Oh, son of a bitch! So, that Aggron. That Aggron's gonna be a powerhouse.
It's going to be on our side soon enough.
Yep.
Though, do we need to go and turn back and buy more balls, perhaps?
I don't think so, but we could check to see if they have Ultra Balls in. Where would they even have Ultra Balls?
Same place as all the others, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Back at the outskirts, then.
Yeah, because I don't remember where all the actual biobles are in this game. Also, wow, that was a big hit. turns out a Aggron is a very powerful Pokemon. Who knew? The horse, the face on that horse. Trapped in a vortex. Ah, Aggron is burned. Wait, no! Growlithe is trapped by a vortex! You can't do that! That's cheating!
Roar!
I didn't think that would actually interact that way. Nice crit. Oh god.
Waterfall!
It's pretty powerful. Oh, Sudowoodo. A regular tree. You know, honestly, if Aggron just keeps on roaring, that's fine by me.
Probably did to start drawing that by now.
Yeah.
Nearly at half and it's burned.
Yeah.
It's below half and it's burned.
Ooh, Carbona's got scary face.
Yeah.
The scariest face.
In fact, the scariest.
I'll be honest, it's a Carvana. That is a pretty scary face.
Yeah, definitely. Go, Snag Ball! Whoosh. Now, Aggron is a pretty tough guy, so I'm not sure if this will work. Oh, never mind. Hell yeah. Now we just need to punch this tree.
Punch it to cubes.
Yes.
This is Minecraft now.
Yes.
This is now a Minecraft stream.
Okay, Shelter, come out. We need you to help water this plant. Hyperfish. There we go. That's a squish Sudowoodo. Thank you, Knight. Wow, that's so much damage. Rocks are very difficult. Hold on. Yeah, let's call. Because Waterfall is 100% accuracy. We got this. And our Shelter is surprisingly fast. Hunter Doken defeated. That was fun! Thank you, Doken.
Sure. You are definitely the sort of person this organization should have picked as a security guard.
Definitely. Well, we have to do another loop.
I forget, can you battle the person guarding the other elevator yet? Or is that not till later?
I think that's not till later. It's not pointing up on the thing. Also, the items we were supposed to get instead of those TMs were a revive, 5 Great Balls, and 3 Hyper Potions.
That would have been helpful, and perhaps there should be a shopping trip to a mart soon.
Probably. After we beat up Miror B. Oh,
Any of the
hey!
things we thought had useful items?
Agron has a poison barb.
Better than nothing.
Just, putting him over here for the time being. Also, I think Elekid is probably... almost. I'm not going to keep Agron in the party, just doing this so I can get the item off of him. There. Your acid is good. Now, what is the ability? Clear Body prevents ability reduction. That's
Not bad.
That's not bad. Okay, Agron, go back home. We still need to work on Elekid. Oh, yeah, Miror B.
I think we did not randomize shops.
No, we did not randomize shops. Also, Miror B's shadow Pokemon is a Pseudo-Wudo, is supposed to be the case. And yeah, after this scenario... It would be really funny if it was a Ludicolo. But yeah, after this scenario, we will have the ability to properly purify our shadow Pokemon. So,
Don't go on another loop the wrong way.
Yeah, don't worry. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Now, I forget. Oh god, this is a full dungeon. Right. Forgot that.
Hang on, is there another healing space just to the north? Is that what that's there?
Probably.
Or somewhere?
Oh yeah,
There's multiple ways to go here.
Yeah. This is supposed to be 3 ethers. They're 3 full heals. That's terrible. That's genuinely quite bad. And up here we have 2 hyper potions. 2 silver powders.
Silver powder!
No.
No.
Is that a good item? Oh.
That is the hold item per bug.
No. Bad, then. I was thinking of bright powder.
That's worse.
No, bright powder makes the opponent have an accuracy loss on all their attacks.
Isn't it opponent has an accuracy loss, but only when equipped, when a held item for Ditto?
I don't actually know if it only works for Ditto. Could you look that up? Because I've been using that on one of my Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Anyway, let's fight this wizard. Yay, you're fighting!
Bright powder lowers opponent's accuracy. Okay, no, it's not.
Not just the Ditto thing?
It's not just a Ditto thing.
Okay, that's good.
Also, there is an amusing bug involving bright powder in Colosseum.
Oh? Oh.
One particular battle we haven't, but when you have the chance to catch it, it is instead holding a black belt.
I'm sorry, you got cut off there by weird internet problems.
In a later battle that we haven't seen yet, right?
Yeah.
That is in the next scenario.
Yeah.
We see 2 NPCs battle, and then we fight one of them.
Okay.
The one we fight in the 2 NPCs battle, he's holding a bright powder.
Okay.
But when we fight him and have a chance to catch it, he's holding a black belt instead.
Oops.
Given that it's a completely scripted battle, it's unclear why this happens.
That is a good question.
Also, wow, Regice. Hello!
Yep, Regice. Also, Street Performer is a class type that I would expect to see in regular... Oh god, Helping Hand. No, you can't use Helping Particles. Those are for me. The good news is Ice type is weak to a lot of the things we have.
The bad news is it is still a Reggie Ice.
Yes. The lovely noises that Regice makes. Which I don't think it does here. I don't think it makes any noise.
I mean, it makes its usual, games cry.
Okay, right.
Unreleased, presumably, and on Knockout? I don't know.
Presumably. We'll hear it.
If it uses Roar or something.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is likely to happen.
Yeah. It does have powerful wiggle. Oh, fuck, it has superpower.
Super powerful wiggle.
Yes.
So is it just going to alternate stat boosting moves and superpower, which lowers those stats that it has boosted?
Probably. Do it, Elekid! Oh, Regice has speed boost! That's normal and safe and good. Please be reduced enough that... Okay, thank God. I think we've got it. I think it has reduced its stats enough that we're in the clear here. Yeah, I need to hit its death. Why are you so fast, Regice?
Speed boost.
Speed boost.
I wish this was the shadow.
Yeah.
Speed boost Regice.
That would have been quite good. We don't have many physical moves.
We have Acid. Acid is physical.
Yeah, Takedown too, but that's too dangerous.
It's not good, but it is physical.
Yeah. Oh no, Icy Wind. Ice is physical though.
Okay, it has many stats. No, Ice is special.
Oh, Ice is special? But it doesn't have...
Glaceon.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be accurate to the point in time when that happened.
No. It is actually... All of the evolutions that exist are for a type that is special.
Okay.
Except for Sylveon, but even then, Fairy would have been special.
Fairy definitely would have been special, yeah. Do we have a move that forces go first? Unlikely. Well, Regice punched my dog. Flop. Now the good news is, I'm pretty sure we still got this. But, there's no healing. There's no healing in this area.
Okay, so the two powders that I was thinking of that are for Ditto are Metal Powder and Quick Powder.
Ah, right. And yeah, the tongue for Growlithe is floppy and cute. Wait, no, you're Dirt type. Don't use Thunder Punch. Screech, Scary Face, and Crunch. Pretty decent setup for Carvana. Snap. Nidorino's always been ground and poison? Or is that just Nidoking?
I think it's the whole line.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole line. Let's do just to see. Well, I mean, Carvana's gonna eat him beforehand.
Oh, it's only the top one?
Oh, okay. Neat. I didn't know that.
Seems weird that the ones that pick 2 feet up off the ground.
are the ones that are ground type, but
A little weird.
they're not fine.
Yeah. Street performer signs. Oopsie, I lost.
So if you're a street performer, like there's no audience, there's no street. Why are you here? I mean, you're here because you're actually, you're also an agent.
I'm covering for somebody. It's not technically my shift. I'm not supposed to be here.
Did you check what was north?
Yeah, north.
Space.
North. No, it's okay. North was 2 hyper potions that were actually those bug powders.
Oh, right, the quick powders.
The bug powders, yeah. We
Not the quick powders, the whatever powders.
Yeah. We probably have enough strength to go through the next guy here.
There's got to be a healing box in here somewhere, right?
There's not. Like, looking at the map, there is...
I remember that guidebook. That was a good guidebook.
It is a good guidebook. There is no indication of there being a heal in this entire dungeon. Man, Pokemon before it decided to respect your time was a fucking trip. It's okay, we can beat this guy. It's not like he's gonna have, like, 5 legendaries or something. What's going on here? I heard there was 1 intruder, but there's obviously 2 of you. I like how that's the thing that's got him hung up. Chaser Maze.
Well, I mean, there's one intruder, and then there's someone else who's just sort of following the intruder.
Yeah, they're intruding by proxy.
But not actually, like, contributing in any way
Yeah.
to the intrusion as such.
So this is a rough setup, but this person does not have a shadow Pokemon either. Oh shit, Aerial Ace. Forecast Coon, you can survive! You can't survive, this will kill you!
Oh.
Fall down. And yeah, that is true. Ness is contributing by looking at enemies. Helping Hand Aurora Beam. Beam. Okay, so Spearow fall down. That's good. Oh, a Lilith! I love Lilith. That is water grass, so... No, that is rock grass. So Aurora Beam should be good on him as well, right? Well, I mean, that could be true, Knight, but the Shadow Pokemon that the enemies use are capable of using some of their regular moves. Because presumably their using of the Pokemon has opened their heart a little bit. But then the switching over to us revamps all the darkness back in, I guess. This Lilith is going to destroy us. Or maybe Elekid will save the day again. My god, we might actually pull this out. Ha! Paralyze with Synchronize! That might be an idea.
I mean, it isn't though.
Yeah, that's not how it goes, though.
And
Shadow Pokemon are weird. Also, it's been like forever since I've thought about the Pokerus. What a weird mechanic. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. We got paralyzed and confused bad enough that we lost. Unless Elekid can pull this out. Go, Elekid, do a punch. Okay, all we...
well, that's something. You have healing items.
Beyond what the game gave us? No. But here's the other question. Does Laleep have any actual damaging moves? You can do this, Elekid. I should also...
Oh, wow.
What?
No, just what Laleep is going through at the moment.
Yeah, the ingrains.
I remember way back on Ruby and Sapphire,
Yeah,
I had a Cradilly
yeah.
that somehow ended up with, like, Wrap, Ingrain, Astonish, some move that doesn't do damage, I don't remember why. So it had almost no way of doing damage, especially to ghost types.
Yeah.
If you had used Ingrain, it couldn't switch out,
Oh.
and it healed more per turn, and it heals more in a turn than the opponent was doing to it with struggle.
Soft locks. Oh no.
I'm not sure if I would have been able to break the soft lock, even if I had managed to use all of the other moves, 40 odd times to get to run out, so it was both struggling.
Yeah.
At
Also,
least then I would have been able to do damage to the other one.
yeah. Also, this little leap has cute charm on it, which, correct, this is a very cute flower. Now it's a very dead flower. Flop. Your Pokemon are too strong!
But no, it wasn't struggle, it was... I think it was a wild fight, and I guess they just weren't hitting very hard.
Okay.
Probably like headbutt or something, I don't know.
Probably headbutt. Okay,
Lightning.
there is a person up there, so we
It's
can
definitely a
go
Cradilly and a
that
lightning.
way. Trying to avoid fights, looking for... Nope, this will kill me. Stealth Pokemon. And there's nothing over here. So what floor even is this? Oh, this is... Okay. Yeah, we need to go back and heal because there's no other places we can go because it's been completely destroyed. But also, it's also been like 3 hours. Do you want to call it here? You are starting to fade a bit.
Yeah, could. I mean, I'd say definitely, right, go to a shop. There is money, right? Yeah, you've got money from all those trainer battles?
Yeah, we do have some money.
So, stocking up a bit on potions and super potions and
maybe a couple extra Pokeballs if there's any extras of, higher whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you can do this. The Pokemon game where you can pick your ringtone. It shows up specifically for like a dozen cutscenes tops.
Gonna go with this. And yeah, what is the snag list?
The
Oh!
closest thing you got to a Pokedex.
Oh, nice. So we know that we lost that Linoon, which is fine.
I think it's eventually re-gettable.
Maybe. Also, hey, look! That's a Yanma! The image...
The snag list remembers what the original was.
Fascinating.
But the name doesn't.
Yeah.
The name... That's weird.
No Shadow Pokemon is lost forever. I could have swore they were, but you're probably right. So who was Oh, you're right. Cascoon was the ferret. Our lovely Cascoon. Poor Cascoon. Okay, let's briefly abandon our duties of heroism to go shopping. Now the question is, where are the stores in this game? I genuinely don't remember. I think there was a store in the hotel.
There is a Pokemart in, what's the name? There are Pokemarts in the 2 towns that we haven't been in.
Okay.
I mean, that we have been. That we have been in one and not in the other.
Mm-hmm.
There might also be a town in one other that we haven't. Whatever the name is, Fennec.
Fennec, right? Yeah, Fennec
There's
has.
a mart in Fennec.
Yeah. There is a
And
store
the
in this.
outskirts stand is also a mart.
What?
The outskirts stand.
Oh, yeah.
The place that looks like a train. That's the only place where you can buy Pokemon.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and this is just their shop.
Yeah, there is a store here. I forgot that. What do you got for selling? Hyper Potion, Super Potion, Revives. That's about
No
it.
regular potions.
No. Which, I mean, it makes sense. 20 HP is a little small.
Yeah, but I think they might be, well, they're potentially cheaper for patching up small things between fights.
Yeah. We could sell all this acid.
Yeah, I don't think... normally I would say never sell a TM, but, I mean, it's acid. It is a terrible move. We're not gonna want it.
I'll be honest, I am tempted to sell the acid. Sell Full Heals?
Nah,
Yeah.
they could come in handy.
Yeah. I mean, we can definitely sell False Swipe. Like, that's okay.
I mean, it doesn't even get us very much, though.
True, but every bit counts. We could get 6,000 Pokedollars.
Oh yeah,
That's like...
half a dozen super potions.
Yeah. How many we should get some amount of revive.
4 revives for all of that.
Yeah.
It's something.
3 revives maybe?
Sure. Randomized shops would have been fun. We should have done.
Yeah. And the rest...
If we ever do XD, we'll go a bit wilder on some of the other randomizing.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, like, just 4 super potions. Slam these bad boys down. Now, I don't think Ultra Balls are available yet. So, we're all stocked up item-wise, as much as we're gonna get. So let's save and call it here for today. Because, hey, streaming is back. And we only dropped 0.1 frames, which is agreeable.
You drop a tenth of a frame.
Because we've dropped 302 frames so far, which is a significant
0.1%.
Yeah, 0.1%.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. And we did get a bunch of new friends in our party, like Agron. And the ability to spit acid everywhere. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for all sticking around despite all the troubles I've been having lately, internet-wise. Okay, you have a lovely night, everyone. Take care.